Hi there, Poison. How you doing? Alrighty, so let me just get my HUD reloaded here. I gotta kind of keep an eye on the weather outside because we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. So if it gets too wild, I might have to end early. But I'm hoping it should be okay. Just nice that it's finally raining. Hopefully the temperature goes down a bit. Alright, continue. Somewhere else. Oh, that's all sorts of strange. Okay, before I go that way, I want to go see... Oh, never mind. My door has been blocked off. Okay. We are gonna go into the strange. I don't remember this much. Pieces of it, I do. Water going backwards. I love it. Strange gravity, 18 meters.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Power. Blink. Press left trigger to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold left trigger to target your destination with precision. A blue arrow indicates where you should reach your destination. And cool. Corvo, I'm very sad that they say you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. The body had a note. Whoop. The body did have a note. Good eye. Alright, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory. You cannot save her. Okay, so if you blink around a lot, it depletes your mana, or whatever they call it. So you kind of gotta, if you blink and wait, it'll refill, but if you keep blinking, you deplete it, and then it's like permanently drained. So, you can refill it by using these guys here. They're like vials of the energy. Cancel blink. Wasn't quite in the right place there. Aha! Needed one of those. I dislike these things. They're called tall boys. They are very, very difficult to deal with. Honestly, they remind me of a lot of the Striders from Half-Life. Just less terrifying.
Days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or a rune and beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press left trigger while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time's meaning is here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Bone charm seems to want me to go downstairs. Ow.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
Okay, I think I gotta go down there. It's like fixed in place. I thought maybe I could bump it and it would like float around, but nope. Okay, we got Piero's Special Reserve. It's kind of cool that inside the heart there's gears turning.
This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is the...
The heart likes it here. Runes and acquiring powers. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the powers section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Dark vision. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representation of the sounds that you make are also visible. Possession, Bend Time, Devouring Swarm, and Wind Blast. The one that I'm looking for is called Shadow Kill. This one's fantastic. If you kill an enemy, as long as they don't see you, they'll turn into ash, and it does not count against your your death count. Not in terms of death count, but it doesn't like affect how many corpses will bring rats. This is usually one that I grab pretty quickly. But for now, I think Dark Vision is the one that I'm going to take. Okay.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
I love how the outsider just looks like a generic kid. There's nothing that really stands out about him. He's just this guy with short hair. I think that's what kind of made Dishonored so unique, was how they went against all the standard conventions of everything.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbor's spaces closely. If there is any sign of blood on the islands or sheets, you must notify one of the city watch. Early stages of the plague involve coughing and fever, and can often be remedied through a liberal consumption of Sokolov elixir. Once bleeding from the eyes occurs, death is inevitable. All suspicions of plague
Mystical whale artifact.
must be reported.
Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once on the bone charms section of the journal.
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden.
So the reason that I'm getting all these bone charms right now is because I have the deluxe edition of Dishonored. It will make the game a little bit easier, but it'll mean that I'm not gonna like bum around looking for stuff constantly. Excerpt from the ramblings of a street denizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen I can see out into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown, bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside, warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into a dreary alley, where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first 2 are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine. Fine people. Very moray. Vera Moray, everyone would say, your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even, your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime, radiant, he said, as he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home. No, we traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond, even all the way to the red cliffs of Pendicia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes. Even though his tongue was still, Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me, make me another present. And he went so far all the way to the tower, to the royal headsman himself, my little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see, better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with the black eyes, and after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old, and I don't have any money to give presents to. I don't have many to give presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for granny rags, and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street, Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me, in the dreary night, with the stars above and below, and always the one with the black eyes, dearie. Alright, we got a beating heart happening here. Right there. There is a metric ton of bone charms over here. Holy moly, I didn't think it would load me up this heavily. Early life and criminal record, Slackjaw. You want the chinwag on Slackjaw? What he was like when he was young, before he got his name? Oh, he's got a cool head now, but it weren't always like that in the days before he was boss of the Bottle Street gang. Time was, young Slackjaw wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up on the streets, running with a pack of ragamuffins and avoiding the law pinchin' whatever he needs. Dark-haired and dark-eyed, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages, it was either the gangs or working with the mudlarks, and no one wanted that. Some got pressed into the Navy or put down in the mines run by the Pendleton or Boyle families. As hard as it was on the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least he was free. At least we was free. By the time we weren't little uns anymore, Slackjaw was one to watch, usually calling the shots. When we took down a farmer's cart or sidewalk street vendor, he come up with a plan, give everyone some part to play, and decided on the split. Most of us just went along, 'cause we learned that fast. We made out better like that. More food, more coin, plus none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of the other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now he was an up-and-comer, which meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up running the protection racket along the factory women. One of the fine evening we were tracking a body show in the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot were there, in the cheap seats too, just down the aisle from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning, and throws a heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hits him square in the face and breaks his jaw. We looked to see if there's going to be blood, blood brawl, but Slackjaw just points at the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Waking up the next day without telling us why, Slackjaw motions for us to follow. He still can't say a word, so we come along. We stop at the docks, and Slackjaw actually pays for it. A heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for fishing in the deep, something you would attach to a long line off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links, and there are shark hooks coming off it, with different angles. Slackjaw's got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Not sure how he knew where was staying, but we reached his girl's house. Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside, and Mike pokes his head out, looking wide-eyed and baffled. When he sees Slackjaw out in the street, a look comes over his face that still gives me the willies. Pure murder. Mike comes out the side door bellowing like a buttocks, holding a cleaver, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm and shoulder. He screams, but Slackjaw holds onto the chain. He's standing there with his jaw broken, clenched tight, with the chain wrapped around his left arm. Hook sunk deep into Mike the fish, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, Hook like that, and using his left hand. He was a big guy, and it took a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then we all went quiet. It just kept going, until finally it was just Mike the fish blubbering, crying like a baby, and the sound of Slackjaw's knife. When it was over, and here's the brilliant part, Slackjaw took out a note and stuck to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, "If you want a job, come to Bottle Street." Slackjaw didn't talk right for a couple of months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once we had a sizable gang going, he sent out letters to the other bosses, telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or beat up the guys who delivered the letters. Green-eyed Trish even come back missing a thumb, but apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction, and even had a backup plan. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. Seemed like a series of unfortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead by the watch while standing in the middle of a meat market, another sipping and falling in the water, out of cold. One of the older bosses found in bed, with his belly open wide, and a Tivian pear stuffed into his mouth. Not sure what that meant. And Sheila Barnsworth was found blubbing in a cauldron of hot wax. Slackjaw sent out another set of letters, offers to the underbosses, telling them they'd be treated fair as peers, even sent Green-eyed Trish with one of the letters. All of the underbosses accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, Slackjaw went in for the stabilizing his business, real neat-like, calling in favors, smoothing things over, giving everyone a little bit of coin or drink as a bonus, showing what he could be like as a boss. So everything got quiet, which always makes the boys of the City Watch nervous, of course. Word went out among the Royal Spymaster Snitches, the responsible citizens group they called themselves, telling everyone working in a shop or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep watchful eyes for Slackjaw and his men, trying to suss out what they were up to and what had just happened. But Slackjaw ain't stupid. He greased a few palms among the shopkeepers and the watch too, telling them that he was in town to stay and that things would be run properly from now on, without so much blood. He was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey and running the hound fights, and offering up the ladies and gentlemen of the night, if you take my meaning. Then the plague come. It seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Sokolov or Piero. Health elixir, or spiritual remedy they call them. Slackjaw told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still where we could water the stuff down and sell it discounted. Doing the same with Sokolov's elixir was a smart plan. Pretty soon everybody in the slums was sick and business was good. But after a while there were so many people down with the plague that everyone was scared. Everybody started acting real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir, watered down or pure. When the Empress died, it seemed like Dunwall would slide into the void. Spymaster Burroughs took over and the watch started using all that new Sokolov technology. Watchtowers, tall boys, and them arc pylons. They put up a wall of light across Clevering Boulevard and cracked down hard. But Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat bound for Morley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We got as much elixir as we to fight off the plague as the City Watch, with their taxes and rations, and that's kept us alive so far. Crowley, Bottle Street Gang. Talk about exposition. That was a lot of reading. Oh, there's so many of these. I don't want to read all this. I can read them if you would like. Let me know. I'm gonna go and see if I can find this charm while you debate. It's way over there.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
I know where that one is. So if I blink, yeah, then it refills fully, and I don't have abilities or potions to refill it. Okay, let's go see what Havelock wants. There's something on the floor here. Coin of 10 and coin of 5. This is one of those games where the more time you take exploring and looking around, the more the world's going to reveal to you.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Howl Pits.
Okay, so we got our first mission, which is to assassinate the current overseer.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them...
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
So this is where Dishonored throws the curveballs like unlike any other game. Every time they give you a mission, there's always sort of caveats to it. Different choices that will twist the fate of the game. I want to see if I can find that bone charm. Oh, actually, speaking of bone charms, I should look at my bone charms. Yeah, use the heart to find the rune near the Hound's Pit pub. Okay. Win sword versus sword contests more frequently. I got 6 available bone charms. Blast from explosions, breath capacity in water, moderate keyhole peeping magnification, breaking glass sound is moderately reduced, swim speed increased slightly, drop assassination gives you a bit of health, enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts, power effects slightly improved, while white rats can be consumed for mana. White rats won't attack you. Okay, let's do those 2 so we can eat white rats. Let's go Void Channel. Let's go Delicate Touch. Voyeur. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Alright, let's also do Fencer. Yeah, and you're right, we should save. Okay, so we got our save. $51 meters. Gotta be really careful though, because there's things in the water that will eat you. Okay, I didn't want to fall in the water. Anyways, I did find the bone charm. At the same time, I fell into the water, which is not good. Alright. Bone charm! The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish. There's slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Okay, that's like one of the easiest runes to find. Now it's just a matter of getting back up onto the roof there. Okay, back up onto the roof. So that was fairly smooth. I kind of want to save again, actually. Okay. I either remember there was a mission to go into this building. Yeah, I think that's later on. They give you a mission to go into there. I want to make sure I have as much completed as I can before I leave. And I do want to wait until I get the second bone charm. Yeah, wait till I get the second bone charm before I spend the current one.
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
Okay, so we should probably make our way towards the first mission. I think I've spent as much money as I really should. I got 8 sleep darts, 8 crossbow bolts, 2 incendiary ones, and regular bullets. And night vision. Okay, I got a good arsenal, so I think I'm ready. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
Alright. I'll see if that makes any sense to do that.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so I have 2,433 coins, which means that I can definitely look at some upgrades now. Bone charm capacity would not be a bad idea. Sword crossing makes sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. I'm gonna take the mask optics. I'm gonna take bolt capacity. And let's take crossbow accuracy. And crossbow reload. Oh, actually, let's go range. Okay. Fully loaded, ready for a fight.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Okay, Distillery District. Watching some of those speedrunners playing Dishonored is absolutely crazy. How fast they move through this game. It makes me feel like I'm just a slowpoke. High Overseer Campbell. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Alright. So Samuel's gonna wait here for me. I do want to... I got some more bone charm slots, so let's grab those. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Nice thing is you can just equip and unequip bone charms, like there's no cost to doing so. There's a rune 147 meters, there's a bone charm 94 meters, there's another bone charm 69 meters, and there's another rune 144 meters. It's kind of my thing I usually do is when I get to an area is I assess where all the charms are, and then I kind of keep that in mind as I start to move about the world.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
1, 2, 3, heave!
So this is that night vision ability. So quite handy for just getting a line of sight onto what's going on with everybody.
What is it? I think that last one was moving. What? Yeah, the little one. Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving
This
no
guy I
more.
need to get rid of.
Let's go. It's nearly
Dark
midnight.
vision is an
But easy,
incredibly
damn it.
powerful
Keep 'em in the boat.
resource.
Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
And I think I'm clear down here to end that guy who went up the stairs.
One, two, three, heave!
Here he comes.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
This is just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Good. Keep them coming.
The city's dead.
I don't know.
Make it 3 more
Stupid
months.
goddamn government son of
One,
a...
two,
Oh,
three, heave!
Whoops. That was the wrong button.
One, two, three, heave!
I didn't want to stab him. I wanted to choke him and then throw him on the boat. But he's dead now. What button was I supposed to push? Hang on. I got my buttons all mangled up here. Do to do to do do to do. Okay. Sword attack. I could just reload it and do that again because I kind of want to. And I'm gonna do that actually. I hate games that just create like crap ton of quick saves.
shit in it as it is.
Okay, let's see what the right button here is. Right button. Oh,
Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible.
There.
I inspected them myself. Keep working.
okay. That's what I was trying to do.
Moving no more.
These guys up there can't see me, which is nice.
1, 2, 3.
Good. Keep them coming.
Okay, now I got the right controls sorted out. Okay, one other thing I want to change. Crossbow.
One, 2, 3.
Okay, civilians are... You can go near them, they don't get upset with you. It's just mostly guards that don't like you.
Oh, nasty. Little filth.
But you can still pickpocket.
John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search
Okay,
or
there is a
imprison
charm up there,
at
which
the
I would like to
discretion of the
get.
City Watch.
1, 2, 3. Heave!
I don't know how someone there is seeing me.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring...
1, 2.
Nuking everybody with arrows. But the game punishes you for doing that.
1, 2, 3. Heave!
There is a charm down here, though.
Get around him!
Uh-oh.
Take out his legs!
Uh-oh. Bad things.
Watch out! Dump you in. Watch it!
And that's why you just don't run around nuking people, because that happens. Okay. I'm just a little rusty, but I'll get back into it.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
And that's also why in this game you want to be saving quite frequently, because things can go south super quickly. Okay.
One.
He's in the boat again.
Good. Keep them coming.
Pop a quick save. Okay. I got super sloppy there by staying on the ground and not looking for other routes. 'Cause there's so many different ways to navigate this city. I unfortunately need the coin more than she. Okay.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond.
There's a rune straight ahead, which I really want.
The overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Okay, usually when you have a locked door, there's nothing good waiting behind it.
Yes, I would indeed. I told you the knives go on the left. On the left. You never listen.
This is Granny Rag's house. She has a charm. And I know there's a way in that's not conventional. I just need to remember how. There's a white rat there. So I can consume those for mana, which I don't need to do.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Ah, yes.
Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Okay. If I remember correctly, there is a weeper in here. I don't need to eat that.
I told you the knives go on left.
It's downstairs.
They've always gone on the left. You never listen. Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead. I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Okay. So this is one of the most important places to find at the start of the game. So you can get some sleep darts from Granny's house. Oops. You can also get, I believe there's a bone charm in here. There is a charm, I can never remember where it is. Oh, it's still further in. I think I gotta go through her door.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left.
There
you
she
never
is.
Listen. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Okay, so the rune I believe is out here. There it is. Okay, so this is the one I wanted.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Okay, so we got another rune, which is awesome, because now I can grab Shadow Kill. So only unaware enemies will turn, who don't see you, turn to ash as they die. This is great because they don't leave bodies behind. Okay, so the next one I want to get is level 2, which requires 4 runes, and that means I can kill enemies in any way, and they'll turn to ash. Strategic tips. Shadow Kill causes the bodies of slain enemies to turn to ash if they were unaware at the time of their death. This is useful for stealth, since you can time your actions so that one killed enemy fades away before another turns and might see him. Further, you do not have to hide bodies if you have this enhancement, since they turn to ash and fade away. At level 2, this enhancement works even if slain enemies are aware of you. Now, I've never really looked into if this affects the outcome of the game. I don't believe it does. I think it's only if you leave bodies and the rats eat them.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
So, if you open the front door, they attack you face on.
I told you
but I'm thinking,
knives go on the left.
If I go outside,
you never listen.
I can pick them off from the roof.
Heard something. Come on, let's get this out.
Oh, now they're all agitated.
Get him! Take him down. This is gonna hurt.
Alright, let's go up another floor. Oh, I can't go up another floor.
Help me look for him. I know you're here. Come on, spread out. Oh, I'll find you. Don't let him get past.
So if I kill him, then I have a body to deal with.
Where'd you run off?
So that's what I was talking about. If I kill them when they can't see me, they turn to ash, no bodies are left behind. I'm not sure how he was aware of me. He's got an arrow sticking out of his head.
Oh, I'll find you.
Alright, well, that didn't go as I really wanted it to. Weirdly, one of them turned to dust and the other two didn't. I don't know.
I told you the knives go on the... Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
That's the one cool thing I love about
Yes,
Granny,
I
is
would.
if after you complete her mission, this bone charm appears. And then the staircase
I
also
told
gets
you the
cleared, which
knives go
is
on the
really kind of
left.
cool.
They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Like, not at all paranormal that she makes this thing just appear floating in the air.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. But they're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
Okay, so it still affects chaos. Weird, because I used that last time, and I don't remember my chaos rating being crazy high. I want to try and hide these bodies if I can. Go that way. I will take those though. Dang it. There's two guys right there. Okay, there's a dumpster down there. I'm gonna put this guy here for a second.
Talk to us like that.
Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done.
Yeah, and the...
Get back now. You'll lose an ear.
Cross the line and have your throat cut.
Anyone there?
So these guys are harassing the shopkeep. I'm gonna take out this guy.
Trapped. Let me out.
Cross the line and you'll have your throat cut.
Go pace the other way, please.
Anyone there? Let me out.
Okay. Cleaning up my mess. Don't worry, I'm coming for you. I'm just getting rid of your thugs. I gotta go get the other guys.
Let me out.
guy I left literally laying in the middle of the street here.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
Okay, he's in there, and then I left another dude back around the corner over here.
Let me out!
Okay, I need to close the dumpster somehow. There we go.
I'm trapped!
Okay. You're free.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Okay. That's what I love about this game
Don't
is
worry.
that there's
Those
so many.
Bottle Street boys had no idea where I keep the best loot. So come by when you can.
There's so many ways that you can just play the game. You can go guns blazing. You can go completely. Well, you can go with the route I'm going, which is like you have no bloody idea what the hell you're even doing. Okay, so there's a bone charm here. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man Salt to Greenhorn still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roam the isles of North Tivia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. So, every bone charm you pick up does something different. Getting damage gives you adrenaline. I kind of want to take the Raven ability. How many bodies fit in a dumpster? I think if you put in like more than 6, you can't close it. Okay, want to make sure that this place is not trapped. Something nasty went down in here. Okay, we should probably do a quick save. Okay. So typically the direct approach to going places in this game will yield negative results. And by negative results, usually that means you dying. Okay, so there's Griff over there. Once we're done here, we're going to go back up onto that pipe, and we're going to continue on that way. Door to art dealer's apartment.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Okay, so I can get a Sokolov elixir, guard bullets, blueprint lens magnification, blueprint Sokolov's formula, magnifying lenses in your mask. Kind of want Sokolov's formula actually. But also rewire tools are so useful. I made my choice. Okay, we could inspect the art dealer's apartment. Actually, you know what? We are going to do that. We're going to do a quick save outside here. And we're going to go into the apartment.
Come see me anytime.
Oh, never mind. Can't do that. Okay, well, that was a valid idea that fell flat. There's the doctor's office where I gotta go get the samples of the plague from. So from up here, we can survey the street. So we got guards pacing pretty much everywhere, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 down there. There was one down here.
I better make a pass.
There's one there. And there's one beneath me. Down in here somewhere. Okay, so did I get past the wall of light? I did get past the wall of light. That's the wall of light right there.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers? Some black magic nonsense.
I want to go that way. Can I get to this? I can. Okay. There's still that matter of that bone charm down there. I don't think I need to be concerned too much with bone charms, because I got so many at the start. I think I need to be concerned more with runes. Okay, definitely an agent of chaos there. Got a control box. Okay, before I open that, save. Well, that's the whole thing with the game. Like, you can literally figure out how you want to take on a mission and do it. So, to give you an idea, there's a part in the game where you're in like a power generation plant and there's giant spinning wheels. So, I turned into a rat, slowed time, ran through the spinning wheel, turned back into a human, grabbed the guard with like telekinesis and pulled him through the wheel as time unbound, and he got crushed in it. So you can do some pretty cool combos like that. But a lot of it just kind of happens on the fly. Okay. Dr. Galvani's office. Are there guards in here is the next question. Gonna use dark sight for a second here. 1, 2. Okay, so there's 2 downstairs, none upstairs. But that doesn't mean they're not going to come upstairs. They do move around. We have a safe with a combination, so we need to figure out the code to that. We're missing a guard. There he is. Okay, there's 3 of them downstairs, actually. I do love when you enable dark vision. It says that's nice. Okay, also gotta watch out because this place could have traps. Take the pistols.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
There's a guard there.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
Oh.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats and cures the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I don't have the endurance for it. What?
I want that, but I had to break glass to get it. Okay, he is going upstairs. She's going over here. She could be a problem.
Huh? Oh no! I need help! Can't someone help me?
Fall down already. Hey, what was that? I know I heard something. Got you now.
Well, that went badly. Go into the fireplace. I was really hoping he would burn. Now I gotta go find that girl who ran off and messed everything up.
Target, shut up.
You made a nice mess of things, didn't you? I didn't want to make you do that, but you forced my hand. I see 1, 2 rats in there and an empty room. Oh, I blinked too quickly and I used up some of my mana. If I find a white rat, I'll eat it. I need to get that guy out of the fireplace, and I need to find somewhere to hide him. You, sir, need to come out of the fireplace. Oh, I can't get him out of the fireplace. He is stuck. Oh, that was weird. I was actually in the fireplace. I don't remember being this chaotic the first time I played this. But you know what? I guess you gotta just go with the punches. Okay, so that's where I was in, which I should have really gone through the door and then down here to bypass all that. Oh well. Gotta be some way I can get rid of this body. Not going downstairs. That's gonna cause problems if I go down there. This guard's down there. I think we're clear. That. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course, I won't attend. The 28th of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov. At the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian Red. I guess I could have put them to sleep instead. There's sleep darts everywhere. I've right bullocks this up. Now I'm walking around with a corpse. Alright, well, may as well go upstairs. I gotta deal with her too. Okay, just rats. Cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or rearrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. There is, I think, spring razors in here. I don't know how much noise that will make if I break it, but I want those. Only one way to find out. Actually, you know what? New save. Because I kind of scrambled that beginning there. Okay, cool. No one heard that, which is good. I still need to get rid of this guy. There's a rat in here. Bathtub. That'd be a decent place to put him. Go in the tub. Sure. I'll get her off the stairs so no one finds her. She's a heavy sleeper. Okay. Got them in the tub. Dr. Galvani's lab. The rat viscera is, I believe, behind the bookshelf. If your bookshelf has wheels, it's pretty obvious it's a fake bookshelf. I'm gonna eat the bread. Bathroom by the looks of it.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Okay, we're in Dr. Galvani's secret room. I was hoping to find the code to his safe. Okay, so the code to his safe isn't on the chalkboard. Go one more time. See, it's risky to go right down to the lower floor because there were 3 guards down there. No white rats in here, just the 2. They certainly do a good job of hiding hiding codes. I am kind of curious. I kind of want to look it up and see where it is. I am going to look it up and see where it is. Because I've never actually found it, to be honest. Oh, that's interesting. I gotta collect a Sokolov painting from the wall. But which one is a Sokolov painting? Oh. See, I was kind of thinking it was something to do with the paintings. You know, I should have bought the dart upgrade. I did buy the dart upgrade, did I not? Yeah, because I got 10 sleep darts. I was gonna say I was like, where'd my sleep darts go? Where is this Sokolov painting? It's like a bust and some weird technology. That's not a Sokolov. Butterflies. People in a bathtub. More butterflies. No painting in the bathroom. Where is the Sokolov painting? Where is the Sokolov painting? Interesting. Oh, right here. 287. How many times did we walk past that? That's kind of funny. Okay, 287. Oh, it's in this room here. Oh, I want that too. Don't want to be greedy though. And I don't know if that's going to cause problems. 2, 8. Worth it. Do I go for it? I don't know which one's which now. They're kind of overlapping. This one. Cool. No one heard me. Alright, I am going out the balcony on the top floor. So we got the rat viscera. We cracked the safe. We put 2 people in a bathtub. All is good. Now let's make it look like we're never here. Alright, there we go. We were never here. Okay, so now we're on the highest roof. And that's where we need to be going. It's that way. I can get on top of the air conditioner. Don't know if I can get up on the roof. And actually, I need to go and poison the distillery tank first. So it might be best if I backtrack down along the pipes, go that way, and head towards the distillery district. Actually, I just thought of something. Okay, there's one there. Okay, good. I didn't miss any runes inside there, so I'm happy about that. I think my strategy for this street is going to be putting a lot of guys to sleep. This is what's concerning, though. If you look right here, see those arcs? There's a wall of light right there, meaning that if I try and pass through there, I'm going to get turned into ash. So, going to need to figure out a way through that. And I think there's a way through down in the alley over there. But first, to the distillery district. There's like a weird invisible wall there. Okay. Oh, there is a doorway here. Whoops. Wrong button. Well, wrong ability. Okay, no weepers, please. Crap. I only got 4 bolts left. Should eat this. Eighth entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick, and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune, since it has fallen on me to care for them. 9th entry. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors cannot be trusted. Earlier it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. 10th entry. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. 11th entry. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. 12th entry. Young Robert is passed. The star of my sky is gone. Page missing. 17th entry. Elise stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl. I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. 18th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of wind. It is settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. 19th entry. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. I have to poison the tank to appease Granny Rags. Excerpt from a set of cautionary tales for children. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was a brawler his mates called Smiley. He ran around up and down town, pulling off every kind of crimey. On Bottle Street he hung with the boys, throwing bricks and bottles and other toys. They'd start a fight and then run and hide, breaking, laughing far and wide. Smiley liked to eat and drink all day, and smash and bash the night away. Drunk and all alone, he drifted off a-sleeping, sitting on the bridge along John Clavering. When he woke, something strange he found, stranger than a singing wolfhound. He'd become blue-jawed, hagfish most slimy, and only remembered his name was Smiley. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was never seen again for all the timey, but he swam around up and down, drinking from the river, crying, "Why me?" Ugh. Gotta stop shooting bolts into walls. Okay, at least I got that one back. Okay. We'll eat that. So I can go straight to the main mission of the game, but if you go straight to the main mission, you're gonna miss a lot of other small things. This game really does reveal itself when you take the time to do all the side missions and explore. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant. Oh yeah, we've already read that. Okay. We are in a hostile zone, meaning that they're gonna attack pretty much on sight here. I tend to navigate this zone mostly in the rafters.
An army of shadows. That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw? No. This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like. Bone charms and such. You sound great. Damn right I am. Dowd ain't no ordinary.
There's lots of charms in this area too. There's a bone charm there. And there's a rune. There is a rune somewhere in here. I can never remember where though.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district? With them weak and wild hounds? That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide. Got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish. Pay up. Don't be sour. Say, when's Slackjaw coming down? Not till the next batch of elixirs done. You'll want to check on things. Better get all your shit together, huh? Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy. Yeah.
Alright, better to be unseen
Not fast enough.
than to be seen.
Rat.
So I'm gonna get to that roof, drop down, and go through the passage there.
Hey, blow off, chopper.
Again, very fortunate these guys never look up. Because you can navigate their entire compound on the rooftops and they don't even notice you're here. So just gotta make sure that no one's looking my way when I go through the gate. Oh shoot, there's a guy right here.
What?
Okay, so I need the distillery master's key, which this guy right here has.
Got anything to smoke or eat? Shut up.
I could put that guy to sleep. He's kind of behind a wall there. That would actually be a good spot for him right there. We'll do that. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't think they're supposed to do that. Oh, he kind of unstuck for a minute. Uh oh, this is bad. Okay, I thought he was gonna go up the stairs there. See, if I put him to sleep, will the other guys see it? Okay, you know what? I'm going for it.
The fuck are you looking at? Huh.
Oh, sweet, I got the key. Okay, copper wire, rewire tool. Disable security devices or make them work for your favor using a rewire tool on the security panel for the security device you want to hack. Okay. I thought this is where I needed to be going. Oh, there's a door right here, never mind. Okay, no overhead pipes to work with. Still no overhead pipes. Should probably pop a save file. Control room. See, if I was a rat, I could go under that door there. Excerpt from a pre-plague promotional book on products made in Dunwell. Across the Empire, Old Dunwell whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but it's also an important cultural tradition among discerning folk, sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the Great Ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions, fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock, and farmers across Bristol exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring highbrow drinks such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Morley, but sales of Old Dunwall have been brisk through the early years of Empress Jessamine Caldwin's reign, a trend that is expected to continue. Aged and bottled in Dunwall's distillery district, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want. Craxton, I'm coming tomorrow to check on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time and stick to the recipe. 1 part Sokolov elixir, 1 part beech gum paste, 2 parts sugar water. That's it. The more of the real crap you cut in, the less there is to spread around and the less coin I make. This ain't a charity. There's a pipe up there. There's 2 guys
So he
here.
goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brothers go.
Loving this game. If you zoom in, you actually can hear dialogue, but if you don't zoom in, it's like a lot more faded. Crap, the still is there.
So he goes from room to room.
Can I get up there? I can.
Lecture to the kids. Couple guys training with those hounds. Stuff you'd expect. But it gets weird. Some kind of machinery. Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music, a kind of plinky, plonky sound. That's what's spooked him. You sure he wasn't drunk? Says he still hears it ignite. He never did find his brother.
Okay, climbing around in the rafters is always the way to go.
That's an ace lever, Rodney. Okay, I got one for you.
Well, give it.
Okay.
There's a bone charm nearby.
The nobleman laid
Oh, like literally right in front of me. That's sweet.
so loudly they made quite a ride. The nobleman's wife took the butcher at night. She carved herself some piece of blood.
Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. Okay.
Yeah, that's the gist.
Okay, did I see a guy on this platform here?
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Ready?
Listening.
The ones with a sailor from Morley.
I did see a guy on the platform here.
He gave her his cash. She gave him a ration. And that's all. There isn't
So
more.
if I phase down, I can knock him out. There is stairs here.
Well, I know 100 of these old guys. My mama used to tell them.
I don't want to kill him. At least I don't think I do. Okay, where is he going? Let's try this. Make sure we are alone.
Any fools settled in over here?
Uh-oh. Crap. What do we do with this guy? Where did that guy go? I have no idea where that guy just went, and it's freaking me out now. Okay. Rats downstairs. Can you blink while carrying a body? I don't think you can. Okay, maybe he stays out there now. Nope. He's here. Maybe I can stick this guy, like, under here. And if I can get this guy, then I'll do the same thing as I'll stuff his body under there too. Okay. I think I'm clear now. That was tense. That was really tense. Okay, one more check. Okay. We're alone down here. Elixir. Whoa, my voice just went like super deep there. Well, you can see here that this is, oh, Griff is apparently past due, hence why they were after him. Okay. What is my escape plan if anybody shows up here? I don't need anyone coming and, like, startling me or something like that. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on. Collect the full vial. Repeat until empty. Do not break the vials. Do not spill any elixir. No free swigs. I need to find that bone charm. right above me. Wait, what? Oh, I see it. Okay, can I get to this? Well, I can, not like that though. Right there I can grab. Okay, got the bone charm. Now a question of getting down. Okay, we should quick save. Ugh, it's yellow outside again. Weird weather. Oh, thank you, Poison. I appreciate the commendment there. That is a trap. I almost walked into it. Where is the tripwire? There's the tripwire right here.
Picked up anything good? Blow off, Chopper.
Okay, two guys right through here. Okay, I know exactly where this is. That's that platform. So I'd actually be better to backtrack and use the pipes the way I came in. I don't know what's going on there. That was weird. I couldn't select blink.
Shut up.
Very quietly, in and out. I don't even think they knew I was here. Well, aside from the two dudes sleeping in the machinery for a minute. There's a tripwire right in front of me, too. Okay. We are golden. Where's that guy sleeping? Is he still out there? Okay, we're gonna go out, we're gonna go back up onto that roof, and we'll be clear. Okay, that's the guy I was looking for right in front of me there. This guy down here could be a bit of a problem if I can't blink to that pipe there. I can. Jeez, how did I not set that off the first time? Ugh, the sky is so yellow. It's really bizarre. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that was actually incredibly successful. Quick save. We'll go see Granny Rags, and then I think I'm gonna pause there because I'm not sure. I think there's gonna be a really bad thunderstorm hitting. It's yellowy green, to be honest there, Poison. Oh, lightning.
That will never wash. Never, never, never.
Alright, where is Granny gone?
I told him. Peel it off. Peel it off.
And it's thundering outside in real life, as well as in the game. Granny! Where are you? Here she is.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. I told him.
Okay, so that's both of Granny Rag's potential potential runes unlocked. So that was actually surprisingly productive tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I am gonna wrap it up here, just because, yeah, like I said, there is an impending storm starting here, and I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't want to be in the middle of streaming and you guys get blipped out or something stupid like that. So, Making progress. Slow but steady. Gotta be careful, because lots and lots of watching eyes. Can I get up there? That's what I love about this game. If you can think it, and or see it, you can probably do it. Plant your ass on the roof and watch the streets, see who comes by to the almshouse, and see if that old lady knows anything. She's blind, but maybe she heard something. Slackjaw. Somebody got him. Hey, it was worth coming up here. I got some bolts. But who shot him?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save here. And one more time for good keeping. Alright, and then this is where I'm going to leave you guys. So thank you again for watching. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, peace, love, and extras. And till next time, Discount Magician signing off. Bye, Poison. Thanks again.